Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. You're watching the channel Shruti Vashisht. On this channel I speak about manifestation and manifestation that brings you the most fulfillment. It's not only about the law of attraction, but it's also about what brings you soul alignment. So in today's video I want to speak about inspired action. I haven't spoken about this aspect of manifesting so far. It's a new channel anyway, so I'm starting out making videos. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel because I make videos like this all the time. So if you'd like to receive it, I make quite a few of them these days. I also have a new course that's out called Manifest Soulmate Relationships. Check out the link below this video. There's links to private sessions with me, and there's this free mini course about manifesting soulmate love as well. So all of those links will be below. Okay, but how do you, what is inspired action about? So basically, inspired action is a state of, because the thing is that a lot of people in the manifesting community, when they're starting to manifest especially, wonder if I'm just invoking a certain essence, like I'm saying that my manifestation is here and I'm working inwardly, how are things going to happen in the external? And sometimes our mind does not believe this, and so am I just supposed to sit all day and do nothing? And that's not really how it is. In the beginning phase of manifesting something is invoking it, is because your outer reality essentially is what you line up with internally. So the first process is to fully line up within. So there will be a lot of focus on that inward alignment, which means that knowing that I am love, I am abundance, whatever it is that you want to manifest, and just knowing yourself as that, and knowing that it is here, seeing all the ways that it's already present in your reality, even if it's just present in small ways, and acknowledging that, sort of being grateful for it, you can say. So that is the first stage. But the next stage then focuses on inspired action. And the reason that we in the manifesting community don't talk about this so much is because humans, because we live in the mind mostly these days, and the mind is all about action, that you are only worthy if you take action. Things only happen when you take action. And this is not the reality. 50% of how you perceive and how you are is also inward. It's not only what you see outside action, but inward action, like we are doing with these manifestation practices by claiming, working within our values. So that's 50%. But the thing about inspired action is that it just comes and there's not much that can be told about it as such. I could give you some examples of how it's happened in my life, but really what is inspiration is something that flows through you. It's your own thing. It's like unique to you. It's like your inner sun lights up with inspiration, and then you feel that passion, and then you just find yourself doing that thing, and it just occurs. So it can look like let's say you're manifesting a relationship, your ideal relationship, a soulmate relationship. Then it can look like suddenly one day you feel like you're out and about, you're going to work or something, and you meet somebody on the way, and you just feel this knowing within, because you have done so much work internally. You have aligned yourself with that soulmate vibration, with knowing that you are love in all ways. All parts of you feel like love. You are aligned with love. You are love. You recognize love around you all the time. You feel it here. So your relationship to love. You're very intimate with that relationship to love, to the essence of love. So when you actually see that person that represents that unique relationship you have with love, you will recognize them in the outside as your soulmate, and then you'll naturally find yourself, or even if that recognition, there'll be an internal part of you sometimes that'll recognize that first, and you will find yourself very free with them, or naturally flowing towards them. The conversation feels natural, or somehow just drawn towards them. And that moment, like when we're like, I just started talking to this person, I don't even know why I don't usually do this, because it'll be that moment will feel expansive, and you will naturally be flowing in it. so everything will be effortless. That is what inspired action feels like. And it can be the same with if you're manifesting abundance, let's say. In the beginning, you're really claiming that I am abundant. You're seeing all the abundance that is around you, and maybe you're invoking what it is that you want to create, like I want to earn this amount of money, or this is the career I want to go in. When you're claiming all of those things, that I am abundance, I'm open to seeing how I am abundance, I all recognize every abundance that is around me, you will naturally be inspired with how you can create more abundance in your life, and the way that you want it, because you have come face to face with that internal desire at a very intimate level. So life will bring you those inspirations, and almost like, for me, for example, I'll be searching something else on YouTube and something else will come up in the sidebar. It won't even be connected to what I was searching, and something within me then clicks on that, and it'll be exactly what I needed. Let's say I'm trying to build a website, and it'll be the exact tutorial, or it'll be that exact message that I needed. Let's say I'm watching a lot of things on a certain topic. I'm trying to learn something about my field of work, and I haven't found the information that I wanted, or I don't resonate with what I got, and I'm a bit frustrated, but I let go, and I know I'm abundance. It'll come to me. It'll find, again, I'll suddenly find that in the sidebar, and I click on it, and it's like, it's that exact message that I needed to hear. And maybe it's not the subject of the video is not even what I wanted, what I was looking to is about my career. It's on completely another topic, but something that they say just reverberates within me, and I know that's what I have to do. And it can be very subtle as well. You won't always have these aha moments where you know that that it's connected to that original desire that you have claimed. But naturally, every small steps, you will be lining up like that. So it's this graceful flow that happens. So it's not something that we can really plan. So that's why in the spiritual community, we don't speak so much about inspired action, because you naturally find yourself doing it. And the more that we speak about it, we give steps or anything, then the human brain starts to get inside only the mind, and not along with the body, which is you have to be, it's a whole body thing when you're manifesting. But I hope that these two examples served you somewhat. It's inspired action is just flow. When we're aligned with the flow of life, whether that is abundance or love, everything, abundance is also love, so everything is love. So when we are aligned and with the knowing that we are infinite, it just finds a way through inspiration, and what we're doing, how we're moving in life, what we're saying, things happening around us synchronistically, all of it just takes us on that journey, essentially, until it's there in our outer reality, in small ways and big ways, all of it. You will just one day, when you look back, you'll see, oh, I have all of this. A few months ago, this is what I had invoked. And it'll be like that. It'll be that seamless that sometimes you don't even know. Sometimes it's that big aha moment, but a lot of times it's just like, because it's that graceful. Okay, so I hope that this video was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of it, what kind of videos you'd like to see from me, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you got some wisdom today.